Okay, you guys, this video is just to ask everybody to pray to push World War III, the end of World War III, the full-scale nuclear war. Pray that God will push it back because we're on the brink. Now, if you don't think that, let me tell you something about what Glenda Jackson prophesied back in 2015 or whenever it was. How she said that if God's people don't pray, there won't even be an election because evil will rise up. And we saw just before the election, we saw Obama's Black Lives Matter. We saw Antifa. We saw all these things. We saw Islam just all over the world, especially in the United States, pushing the Islamic agenda. And so the fact that nothing major happened and that Donald Trump got into office is proof that what Glenda Jackson said was true, and that as saints we can push this thing back. And I want everybody to pray because we are literally on the brink. We're literally in the second. Today is literally the third day, day number 3 of the 1,260 days of the book of Revelation, chapter 11. Or it might be the 4th day, depending on what day. I don't even know the day. So the 6th was the first day, the 7th was the 8th day, third, the 8th. So yeah, we're like 3-4 days into the 1,260 days. The 1,290 days is done. That's history from Daniel chapter 12. That ended on April 5th. And also, the 1,335th day is May 20th, 2018. So, World War III, Babylon the Great could fall anytime. And the best thing for everybody to do is to pray it back. Because the rapture date is set. That's the other thing, is I believe, I've never set a rapture date, okay? But I think the Lord, and the reason I say I think the Lord told me that God's Healer 7 nailed it. That's the day of the rapture, April 6, 2019, because April 6, 2018 is the first day of the last 1,290 days of the two witnesses. Okay? And the other date is April 14th, which is Daniel's 70th week, also coming out of the book of Daniel. And then the other date right after that is April 20th, which is the 1,335th day, where God says, blessed are those who wait for and make it to the 1,335th day. Now, I want you to write all this stuff down, or at least commit it to memory, because, listen, I don't care if everybody in the whole world sets a rapture date and they're all wrong. All that matters is when the right person sets the rapture date and they're right. So you just mark my words in the name of Jesus. I'm telling you, woo-hoo-hoo, hallelujah. Listen, April 6th, in the face of World War III happening, and God saying, blessed are those who make it to the 1,335th day, that ought to tell you that all hell's about to break loose in this world big time before April 14th, before April 20th. I'm sorry, May 14th or May 20th. That's the Israel's 70th birthday is May 14th, 2018. So I'm just asking everybody, I don't care if you agree with me or not, but we can't pray the rapture date forward. But we can pray the hour of God's judgment. We can push it back by prayer. And that's what I'm asking people to do. Spend some time and pray. Say, God, just get with, pray about, ask God to give Donald Trump the wisdom to know what to do. Because if we attack in the wrong way, they're going to counter, and it's going to escalate really fast. So, from the point I'm trying to make is, this whole thing is balanced on when Donald Trump decides to do this reciprocation, this, they've been taking us apart. I had a vision months ago where Vladimir Putin, he was picking America apart, piece by piece. So get ready, because it's going to happen. God says in his word it's going to happen. And we need to just be in prayer, because trust me, you want to push this day back. I don't care what you think. When this catastrophe happens, all of a sudden you'll go from having a great life, 2 cars in the garage, just paid off your house, kids are just graduating from college, your other kids making 200 grand a year, doing really well, everything seems like it's all great, and then World War III happens, and now you got no food in your cupboard, there's no electricity, the windows and all the windows of the house are blown out, and you can't drive either of the cars, and you can't call any of your kids or find out what the grandkids are doing or anything. You just basically completely, like, it's going to mess everything up. And then the mark of the beast is going to come out. So get ready.